You know it's serious when the greens powder is out, okay? Hey friends, it's me, Amy Rebecca. Yes, it really is. I am not looking or feeling my best today. And actually I feel like the ring light is cutting me a lot of slack. It's very forgiving. Let me turn that off for a second so you can see what is truly lurking in the shadows. Oh my gosh, I look like Smeagol. I don't know if it shows, but I have not been keeping up with a lot of my personal care recently. And I don't know about you, but for me, that is something that can spiral out of hand quite quickly. I mean, I miss a nail appointment here, I postpone a hair appointment there, I forget to do a facial, and then I start to feel not so great about myself. And once I start to feel not so great about myself, I don't want to invest the time in myself, and so I don't, and then I feel a little bit worse about myself, and then I'm less inclined to invest the time, and all of a sudden, I feel like the crypt keeper. So over the course of the next 24 hours, the next 25 and a half hours, we're going to do a whole glow up. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a pamper session. It's going to be a real expression of self-care, self-love, and just feeling good. I'm going to show you exactly how I do my facial skincare routine. I'm going to try DIY dyeing my own eyebrows for the first time. That could be interesting. I need to get my nails done. I need to get my hair done. Oh my gosh, the hair. Can we talk about my hair? I always put off getting my hair cut for as long as I physically can, and then we pass the point of no return and it's just a complete disaster. And once my hair starts to feel disgusting, I kind of start taking less pride in every other aspect of my appearance. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. It is completely unmanageable at this point. That's why I had it pulled back in that disastrous looking plait, because it's so thick at the ends now. There are so many split ends and it's just so dead that even if I straighten it, it's going to be frizzy again. If I curl it, it's going to be frizzy again. If I brush it, if I tie it up, no matter what I do, unless I shave the whole thing off my head right here and now, there is no escaping the frizz. So I booked myself in for a hair appointment tomorrow. That is going to be the final stage of our glow up, but please just don't look at it until then, okay? I take one last look at this before face, because by tomorrow she's gonna be a whole new woman. First things first, I'm gonna be dermaplaning my face, which is just a fancy way of saying shaving off all the peach fuzz. Here's a razor. I've never tried this before. I did do a little practice test right here on the corner of my face a few weeks ago, because I've heard such conflicting things about dermaplaning. My biggest concern was when the hair grows back, is it gonna be all stubbly and prickly like when you shave your legs? And I can honestly say that that has not been the case. So I am ready to proceed with the entirety of my face. I got these little face razors from Amazon. They were really good value and they had excellent reviews. Plus they're biodegradable because they're made of wheat straw instead of plastic. I'm gonna zoom you in to my face. It's gonna be uncomfortable for everyone involved. Basically, we're just going to take the blade in the same direction that the skin grows. We're not gonna go against the growth. Stop waving the blade around, Ames. Oh my gosh, do you see that? This is so weirdly satisfying. I see people doing this on their nose, and I don't know, I don't feel like I have any hair on my nose, but if it's what everyone else is doing. Okay, all done. That definitely feels a lot softer and a lot smoother. Now I'm gonna do my full at-home facial routine. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I do this on a weekly basis now, and since I started making this a habit, my skin has just been thriving. Won't you join me in the bathroom? Look, the lighting in here sucks, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna start by double cleansing. I use this chamomile sumptuous makeup cleansing butter from the Body Shop, and I absolutely love this and recommend it. And then I use the Superdrug's own naturally radiant refreshing complete cleanser, which is fine. It's just fine. These thingies are absolutely worth the hype. Okay, next I'm going to steam my face, and honestly, This is my favorite part. I got the steamer on Amazon. It was really inexpensive but really effective, and all you need to do is fill up this little tank with water, and I like to add a few drops of essential oils as well, because why the heck not? I'm just going to put a few drops of tea tree oil in there, a little more than a few. This is also when I like to put Netflix on. Now my pores are all open, I'm going to go in with a very gross but very satisfying step. I've got this little extraction device. I've had it for years and I love it. Basically, it forces all of the gunk up out of your pores. It's excellent for blackheads. They don't have this exact brand that I'm using on Amazon anymore, but I'll find an equivalent and link it down below along with everything else. I know I'm looking kind of wild right now where I really went in on those blackheads, but this will fade. I've been using these Superdrug's own Purifying Superfruits face masks because I have a bunch of them. I don't necessarily think once I've used them all up that I'm gonna run out and repurchase them, but they get the job done. Not my favorite face masks ever, but decent. Then I'm going to pop on some gel eye masks. I also got these from Amazon. I'm never completely convinced I know which way around these are supposed to go. Is it the thick side on the inner corner or is it the thick side on the outer corner? And that's me done and ready to watch another 15 minutes of Gilmore Girls. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. Stop. Time to wash this off. My skin is so gloriously soft. I'm gonna finish up my at-home facial with a little bit of face oil and we're gonna do some gua sha. So I'm using the Synestia face oil, but they've discontinued that. Was the best face oil ever, but whatever. Who's crying? I'm not crying. I like to absolutely smother my face in face oil after I finish a facial because I feel like my skin just gets so dehydrated from all the extractions and the steam and the face mask. So this really helps to keep everything hydrated and feeling soft and smooth, even if I do look like a greased pig. Then I'm going to take my gua sha. I am by no means an expert in this. I just go by what I researched on TikTok. I do definitely see a difference when I'm consistent with doing this though, which I have not been recently. Definitely helps my face to feel and look a lot less puffy. So first I like to take it up along the jawline and then drag it down towards those lymph nodes, and then in swooping motions kind of up to come down, and then I work my way up my face each time, and then same thing other side. Although when I'm doing my jaw, like right here, I use this little bit so I can really get in there and sculpt it out, and then as I move up along my face I use the flat edge. Then I like to go in really gently into the hollows underneath my eyes, just to stop any puffiness from showing up, and then bring it all down. And then even towards the back of my neck as well. So my lips are super dry at the moment. That's one of the symptoms of my Gilbert syndrome, and I've been having a little bit of a flare-up recently. So what I found is that there is no lip balm on this earth that can deal with how dry and cracked my lips are when they get this way. So I like to use, don't judge me, the Burt's Bees hand cream. I know it's not made to go on your lips, but it is intensely nourishing and moisturizing. And as long as you don't swallow it, I don't see what the problem is. I'll let this sink in and then I'll do it again before bed, and then I'll do it when I first wake up in the morning. And within 2 to 3 days, that cracked dryness in my lips will be completely gone. Okay, that is stage 1 of the glow up complete. Facial is done. Lips are slathered in something they shouldn't really be slathered in. We're going to pick this up tomorrow where we're really going to be kicking things up a notch. It's day 2 of Operation Glow Up, and clearly we still have a lot of work ahead of us. Although I must say that my skin feels absolutely sublime. So the first thing I'm going to do today is put an oil treatment in my hair. This one is from Hair Syrup and it's called Rapunzel, and I absolutely love this, as evidenced by the fact that I only have a few drops left. If you're wondering why I'm putting in hair oil when I have a hair appointment scheduled for today, well, let me tell you a tale. Shortly after the pandemic, the hair salon that I had been going to for 20 years, oh my gosh, I'm so old. 20 years I've been going to this hair salon, and I am very picky, very particular about who cuts my hair because I have such long hair, I have such thick hair, and a lot of hairdressers, when they see long thick hair, they just want to chop it all off. Gareth, my hairdresser, I trust that man with my life. No, I trust him with my hair, and that means more. Anyway, the salon went out of business when all of the energy prices went up. It just wasn't feasible for them to stay open. And the very first thing I did when I found out that news was I text Gareth and I was like, "You're still gonna cut my hair though, right?" So we have a system worked out where I wash my hair at home and then I go down and he cuts my hair in his living room. I don't like change, okay? Anyway, I have absolutely smothered my hair in this oil. I wouldn't usually use quite so much, but my ends are really dry. I've been exposing my hair to a lot of heat recently because I don't like it to air dry in the winter. It's just too cold. So now I'm gonna brush it through for a full 3 minutes using my bamboo brush. If you don't have one of these, don't sleep on this. This is one of the cheapest and yet most effective investments that you can make for your hair. I don't know how it works, but somehow the bamboo just takes the frizz away. Don't ask me, I'm not a hair scientist. I just know that it's incredible. Okay, for my next trick, I will be dyeing my own eyebrows with zero experience or idea what I'm doing. I did a patch test and accidentally did the most enormous patch you've ever seen in your life. Looking good. I got this Eyelure London dye brow. I got the dark brown because that's what everyone else was getting and recommending online, and now I'm kind of freaking out because what if my eyebrows are just insane and there's no hiding from them because I dyed them so dark? You know what, let's just give it a go. Okay, but listen, it says carefully spread barrier cream like petroleum jelly over the skin and around the eyelids. But the only petroleum jelly I have is pink tinted Vaseline. Lord, the things we do to look beautiful. Okay, so to calm my nerves while we wait for all of this to do its thing and I reveal whether or not I have completely ruined my face for the next 6 weeks, thought I would tell you a fun little story about eyebrows. The first time I ever got my eyebrows tinted was when I lived in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I used to go to this amazing salon there. I mean, they were outstanding. I got my hydrofacials there, massages, nails, eyelashes. I almost got baby Botox there once, but I chickened out at the last minute. So I booked in to get my eyebrows tinted and I had the best experience. I mean, the girl who did my eyebrows, she really took her time. She asked me exactly what look I was going for. She was like, show me a picture of you when you filled in your eyebrows, like what color, what shape. She was so thorough, and she must have taken about 20 minutes individually going in and like drawing in all the little hairs where I have gaps. And just, she was so precise. Every time she was like, actually, let me wipe a little bit off here, add a little bit more. Artist. And when I left, obviously it's a lot darker, and then you wash it off and it's not quite as dark, but I looked in the mirror and I was like, girl, this is everything I ever wanted and more. So walking away from that appointment, I thought this is something that I need to just keep investing in because I feel so good right now. My eyebrows look so incredible. And then I moved back to the UK, and once my eyebrows faded, I booked in to a really highly rated salon in the local area. I was expecting a very similar process, to be honest. I thought that was just how people did eyebrows. So I went in, she did my eyebrows, and I thought, wow, that was really fast. As opposed to the girl in Vietnam who had like really labored over my eyebrows, this woman was kind of like in and out. And I thought, hey, maybe she's just got a steadier hand, I don't know. I left the salon. I did not look in the mirror. This is important to the plot. I went about town doing some shopping. I went into the travel agents, got some euros for a holiday I was going on, like about my life. Because I thought that my eyebrows, much like when I had them done in Vietnam, were just dark where the dye was, but just dark. No, 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 no. I got into my car after walking around town for about an hour and a half, and I realized that the lady had just applied the dye indiscriminately across pretty much the whole of my forehead. My eyebrows were like from my eyelids up to here, just black. I had walked around town like that, just casually. It looked like a 5-year-old had drawn over my eyebrows with Sharpie. And I guess that's why I'm DIYing it. I'm very scared. What if my eyebrows aren't even? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but if I do say so myself, that is an absolute triumph. Look how good they look. They are the perfect color. They're not weird or patchy at all. I mean, obviously I'm still gonna need to fill them in because my eyebrows are pretty sparse, but the color, perfect. Now I can just wake up and go to the gym. I don't have to worry about filling in my eyebrows to go to the gym. And I know what you're thinking, girl, you don't need to fill in your eyebrows to go to the gym, but I have no eyebrows naturally. Oh my gosh, look at her with these eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, we're back in gross lighting again because I'm gonna have an everything shower. So I will be shaving my legs, exfoliating, washing my hair with my favorite shampoo and one of my all-time favorite conditioners. If you don't have one of these, by the way, I 10 out of 10 recommend investing in one. I put in my shampoo and then I use this to like really get in there and exfoliate my scalp, make sure all the dead skin cells and the product and all the buildup is gone. Then I go in and I shampoo a second time. And today, because I have a hair oiland, I'll probably shampoo a third time just to make sure that it's all gone. But first, we're gonna do some dry brushing. So dry brushing is meant to be really great for your lymphatic system. It's obviously a kind of exfoliation, and apparently it helps with cellulite. Cannot confirm or deny at this early stage. I feel like since I've been dry brushing, I have a lot fewer spider veins on my legs, or at least the ones that I have are less pronounced and far less noticeable than they were, because that's something that I really have an issue with. Like, I have the legs of a 90-year-old woman. You want to take the strokes in the direction of your lymph nodes. I don't do this every day. It's something that I try and get done twice a week. Okay, now I'm gonna do my legs, but I'm gonna have to take my leggings off for that, and you're not invited to that show. Starting to flag a little bit. Being one of those pretty girls, it's a marathon, not a sprint apparently. Okay, I'm gonna throw some of this in my hair. This is the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Miracle Hair Elixir, and I can confirm it is a miracle. This is the manner in which I need to get myself to my hair appointment. It's a vibe. She is a whole new woman. I lost 2 inches off the length and about 3 stone 6 pound out of the weight. The ends have been completely thinned out, so now I don't have like a big triangle of hair on my head anymore. Next, nails. Like a completely different human being. Who is she? And all it took was a solid 25.5 hours and a great deal of work and money. I can't stop touching my hair, I can't stop touching my face, I can't stop looking at my new nails. I love this color. Look, it was a wild ride and we have come to the end of it, and I am feeling 10 1,000 times better than I did this time yesterday. An enormous thank you to the members of this channel for showing me support and love. If you'd like to become a member, then you can. Why not? Members get access to 2 exclusive videos per month, as well as a backlog of vlogs from when I lived in Vietnam that I never shared with you guys. Please remember that you are enough just as you are, scraggly hair or not. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.